Okay, I think we're ready. About 5 minutes till we start the flight. So, if you're already joining me, thanks. But, I think we're about ready to go. We're going to go ahead and get the FMC set up while we're waiting. Okay. Need this. FS actions. Fuel. We are going to have a block fuel of 11,534 pounds. So, let me just click that. 34. Put that in. 25%. 23.4 center of gravity with a gross weight of 133.3, which is not right. I'll fix that in a second. Our gross weight should be okay. Our zero fuel should be 133.1, which we will deal with in a second. Actually, let's go ahead and deal with that, because our center of gravity is wrong until we do that. We are flying with 100% load, actually. We are a full flight, 99.7%. Actually, no, we're not. 133.1. Pop that in right there. Center of gravity is 24.4%. I'm happy with that. We have 10 open in coach and 1 open in first. Kinda surprised they didn't give that away, but you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's awesome. Okay, not gonna talk about that just happened. Our CG is 24.4%. Cool. And our gross is 144.6, which should be actually right. Okay, cool. Our reserves are 2,391 pounds. Again, we're flying with basically 12,000 pounds of fuel today. Just a little bit less. Let's go ahead and go back. Get our FMC set up. We are at Houston Intercontinental, KIAH, Kilo India Alpha Hotel. We are at gate C19, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's just not going to work. That's fine. KIAH, and we are going to Louis Armstrong in New Orleans, KMSY. Let's just go ahead and pull in the company route. We are UAL 1131, United Airlines. Our expected departure is on runway 9, and let me just pull up the winds one more time just to double check that, but that should be right. Wind direction 020 at 3. Pull up a chart of the airport just to make sure, since there's no controller online for Houston, which is kind of sad. I wanted VATSIM, but you know, it's fine. And it's pulling up the charts right now. Taxi, that one was fine. 020, yeah, that 9er will be great, actually. We can either do 9er or one of the two 8s. Based on where we are, 9er is the best option, if I'm not wrong. Actually, one of the 8 runways might be better. Unless we want to taxi around the terminal, which I don't think we want to do. Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, we're going to use runway 8 right. Let's just go ahead and fix that. And let's get that plopped into our FMC. We're flying the beautiful, beautiful Star Alliance livery for United today. 8 right, plopped in, activate, execute. Departures. We are departing on the Gumby 3 departure. Gumby 3, right there, 8 right. With the gusty transition, route, execute. That's good. What did I say our gross weight was again? Crap. Well, I have the 0, which is 133.1. That's good. We have 11.8 land and 2.3 in reserves. What's our cost index? Cost index is 20. 20. Cruising altitude today is going to be, it's a short hop over 31,000 feet. Okay. Our average wind 242 at 50. Our ISA deviation is +9. Put that in right there. Cool. And execute that. Just make sure, yeah, that's set up. Cool. In one limit, we are doing it 9. Okay, cool. Flap 5 departure. Center of gravity was 244.4. Not 244, 24.4, excuse me. And we'll get that set up in a second. Let's go ahead and get the runways put in. 9-4. 9,400 feet, because we are going off of 8 right. Which is 400 feet longer than 8 left. 9 is 10,000 feet. We don't need that for departure. Although we are heavy, so it might... 8 right's fine. We can do that one. Okay. Legs, let's go ahead and step through this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, that is what I wanted. Where does it have us going? Oh, it has that vectors. Okay. We will deal with that one in a second. And because we're over there, it's not going to show me what I want. That's fine. Turn menu, leg. Okay, there we go. Legs. Step through this. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Okay, so it wants us to turn just a bit after departure to our right. We're going to go direct. Get rid of that vectors. If it will let me, that's fine. There we go. There we go, we'll go direct. Since there are no ATC on, I don't have to do what they say. That's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get GSX to start boarding us. We're about ready. Our engines are cut. Fuel is cut. That's fine. We will do the pre-flight checklist as soon as they start. Let's go ahead and get catering. We need new food for this full flight. Pre-flight checklist, oxygen. Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches are set to normal and auto. Already checked that. Window heat can go ahead and come on. Oh, there we go. if I could click the right thing, window heat on, pressurization mode should already be set to auto. If it is not, we have issues. Okay, set to auto. Flight instruments are all showing a heading of 176. And our altimeter is 3020, that's correct. Parking brake set. And engine start switches cut off. Cool. Okay, we have Continental over here. Well, that's new. That's a new one. I mean, I guess it kind of works. And they want us to open those doors. I'm sure you do. Kind of hard to get in the plane without the doors being open. Yes, I know. Shut up. I get it. You want the doors open. I'm working on it here. They'll go ahead and load the catering, and then we'll be ready to get passengers on board and push back and depart on that 8. Right, that's what I put. We're going to taxi November... Okay, Houston. All of your runway, or all of your taxiways are November something. We're going to do November Juliet down to November Alpha. Taxi on down November Alpha to November Romeo. I'm doing an intersection departure, so we're going to shave off a few feet. We're still are fine. And we're about ready to go. You can just go ahead and get those turned on. Cool, we're ready. Just as soon as they decide that they want to finish loading our food for a 1-hour flight. But really it's for the Denver route that we're doing after. I believe it's a 3-hour flight. And if I remember correctly, we are full on that one. We are at 100% or 99.7, which is going to make it very interesting. Can we just talk about that Star Alliance livery? Beautiful. It is a beautiful livery on this plane. This has to be one of the best liveries on a 7.3, and it looks better on the 7.3 than any of the others. I believe United also had it on a 7.4 at one point and a 7.6. I'm gonna just, okay, now you want the doors shut. We get it. You're needy, GSX. Calm down. Okay, your doors are shut. Y'all can go away now. Bye, Continental Airlines. Rest in peace. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay, we're ready for them to start boarding. Let's go ahead and let the flight attendants know first. I wish this door could be open, but it can't. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Unlock. Yeah, you can't open that door, which is kind of disappointing, but it's fine. There's the button. Yeah, I think we're ready to start board. Okay, request boarding. And here they come. Here come all the needy bitches.
Good morning. Thank you.
What are you bitching at me for now? Doors are open.
Body cancel, please. Thank you. Hello.
Our initial altitude is going to be that 10,000, which is perfect. And yeah, okay, I think we're ready. Still no ATC. I kind of wish they would come on, but it's fine. Our squawk, we're going to just squawk 2,000. Ooh, not what I wanted to do. This one is the one I want. Nope, still too high. Okay. I am forgetting what I'm doing. It's fine. Let's go ahead and put traffic up here. We'll test TCAS really quick. And if everything goes according to plan, that's what we'll hear. And we're good on that. Let's test our weather. Don't think we have any storms planned in front of us. Let me look, but we should be clear most of the way. Yeah, we're gonna have some nice tailwinds actually. Yeah, the only significant weather we have is out over the Gulf. Yeah, we're clear. That's fine. Good. That's what I like to see on a flight plan. And they're still loading luggage now. I can't get over how beautiful this livery is. It makes me so happy. You can even see that shimmer on the tail. It's just beautiful. And what was I doing? Oh yes, that's what we were doing. Okay, back to this. Initialize, there we go, takeoffs. Our takeoff speed 136, that's correct. 138, also correct. And 148. Let's go ahead and put that in. 148. Nope, too high. Not paying attention, that's fine. And we're showing 11.5. That's good, that's what I want. And that's all I think we need. Let's go ahead and put our fix on. KMSY. Radial 27. Don't drag that off screen. 271 and a distance of 263.9. Very, very short flight. Okay. Good. Where was I? Takeoff. Runway winds are... We don't have a slope, which I don't know if it's going to let me... Okay, yeah, it will. That's fine. Let's find out our winds again, since we don't have ATC on. This is all done by us. Winds are 2020 at 3. 020/003. Small wind. Okay, that's fine. And obviously you're going to bitch at me for changing that. Everything stayed the same. It's fine. Buy ground equipment. Let's go ahead and get those doors shut now. Everyone is on board the flight. We are just about ready for pushback. Quick turn. Quick turn. Closing doors. Come back. I still need to close you. Closing. They can go ahead and pull that jet bridge away now. Let's get this put back to where I want it. Progress. Still need to step through just to make sure. Legs. Step. Checking for any discontinuity. Let's go ahead and put the departure on. We're doing the Add-Add 1. And if everything goes according to plan, we're arriving on 02, the ILS. We don't have a transition. We're not going to LSU. That's fine. Skip that. Hotted one. There we go. Execute. Now go back to legs. Step again. Yeah, there's going to be vectors, so let's just go ahead and plop that in so it doesn't bitch at us later. And finish stepping through. There's our hold if we go missed. We are ready to go then. This lovely, lovely day. We can go ahead and pull that jet bridge. Let's get our APU running. We need fuel. They can come on. We're going to need them on anyway and here in a second. APU should fire up. I did that wrong. Don't judge. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. There's that APU coming online now. Let it stabilize. We will switch over to the APU, turn off ground. They can pull the plug on that and the air conditioning. We need to have packs back to auto for now. That way when they pull the AC unit, people don't get too hot. Even though it's pretty cold out today in Houston. I was looking, I think Denver has snow. Let me look just to make sure, but last I checked, Denver was snowing, which is going to be an interesting landing. I have never actually done a descent into Denver during the winter. Yeah, they're under LIFR, light snow, overcast at 4,000, broken clouds at 2,300, few at 18. Temperature is negative 3.3 degrees Celsius and dew point negative 6. Yeah, so that one's going to be interesting. Let me just check on here. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, we're IFR out of Houston, and there should be a little bit of rain. I don't know what the hell Active Sky is doing, but it has us on light clouds. I don't think it knows what's going on. Except, let's see, what time was that at? Ooh, 21:53. Okay, that was about 30 minutes ago, so I guess it could have cleared. And KMSY. Yeah, it's clear there. We're good. We're golden. They've already pulled that. APU is ready to switch on. Switch on you. APU bleed stays on. Packs. We are not quite ready for a pushback though. Progress. Nope. Menu. That's what I wanted. Ground connections. Go ahead and pull those. Let's get that tug in place. We are going to do a nose right. We are going to start one engine before pushback. And here they come. Anti-collision can come on. Let's go ahead and set
Captain.
this
We're ready
up.
for pushback.
31,000. Looks like we're good then. Golden pitot heats can come on now. Now that we don't have to worry about anyone burning themselves with it. And you want us to remove those wheel chocks. Now let's go ahead and get engine 2 started. Isolation. Before start check, flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel. 11,500 pounds. Pumps
Locking gear.
on. Passenger signs on. Windows closed and locked. MCP V2 148. Heading 101. Altitude of 10,000. Takeoff speeds V1 135, VR 138, and V2 148. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trims 3 and 0. Let's get our trim set. 4.78. There we go. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Again, we're doing November Juliet, November Alpha, November Romeo. And departing on 8 right. Anti-collision lights are on. Cool. And let's go ahead and get our engines spooled up. Switch that over, ground. And pull this up. So we don't do a hot start. Packs can go off now. We need that pressure. And here in about, here we go. Add the fuel in. Yeah, okay, cool. Flight controls. Left. Neutral. Right. Neutral. Forward. Neutral. Back. Neutral. Good.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Engine 2 is started.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
We're going to wait until pushback completes to start engine number 1. We are set up. Goodbye, Houston. Houston, it was fun while we were here, but we're ready to be out. Weather radar will come on here in a second once they unlock us. I am not going to stop the stream while we do the turn, that thing, in New Orleans. I want you guys to see it. There's the top of that tug. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Good job. Doing great. It's going to straighten us out now and push us back just a little bit farther.
Set parking brakes.
And he's ready for the parking brakes. Pull that pin. And let's start the clock. Okay, let's go ahead and get engine 1 started. Now that they're getting that set up. Ground. Waiting on this to hit about 20.
Unlocking gear.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and let the...
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Looks like we're going to be number 1 in line for departure. I don't think anyone else flying into Houston. And check radar on VATMap. Yeah, there's one other person, and he's an American. There's a United flying in, but
right is clear.
Not too concerned. Let's just check them out. There's that UAL and an American 789. What are you doing here? Also, what scenery do you have? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're just everything is fine. Add that fuel in. Whoops, that was a hot start. It's fine. Everything's fine. And once this comes alive, we can go ahead and give them AC again. anyone wants to chat, I am watching the chat and I will respond, so go for it. And engine 1 is alive. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, before taxi checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off for this flight, isolation valve auto, packs back to auto, bleeds on, APU bleed off, engine start switches continuous, both, recall, checked, auto brake, RTO, engine start levers at idle. Cool. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment clear. We are good to taxi after I turn on that taxi light. And get our strobes to steady. Let's get out of Houston. Here we go. Let's get our flight directors on. LNAV and VNAV can be armed. Auto throttle armed. We're gonna hear smart cars talking in the background. It's fine, just ignore it. They're giving the passengers the briefing to let them know that we are about to get off the ground in Houston, and that center line is trash. Whoops. Before takeoff checklist, we are setting flaps to 5. Flaps 5, green light. Stabilizer trim 4.78. Now let's get us off the ground. We're going up here to November Romeo. And goodbye Houston. We did not love you. I have no idea where that UA is going. We need to switch over to Unicom 122.8. Make sure I know what he's doing first. No, come back here. Go to 122.8. Don't bother me like this right now. Okay, we're on Unicom. And TCAS can go ahead and come on. Squawk mode C, TARA. Everything is set. Good. No idea what that United is doing though, so... Let's go ahead and get you set to terrain. He is coming... Okay. 6 miles to Lassie. Okay, I think you're on... Not that big of a deal. We're in Houston. It's flat. It's flat as hell here. We do hope you enjoy your flight. Yes, ma'am, we do. Let's go ahead and tell them we're ready to go. Flight attendants, prepare for departure. We are booking it out of here. I still don't know where that United 1860 is going. That's the problem. And here we are at November Romeo. This is exactly where we want to be. We'll do a call over Unicom just to make sure he's not coming in anytime in the next like 10 minutes. go. Holding short, runway 8 right. November Romeo. Is anyone inbound for depart? Landing. I want to get out of here because I do see a decent amount of traffic coming in. And if he's started his turn back onto final, we're going to get stuck. I think we're good. Let's just flip over to him really quick. It's this one, 1860. Okay. H 23 mile final. We're good. We're going to book it out. Oh, okay, that scenery load. That was weird. Busy airport, no controller on. This is going to be fun. We are departing though, so get out of my way. Engine stable. Toga. Landing lights need to be on. Strobes. We're out. We're out of Houston. 100 knots, cross check. Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate. Gear up. And until we are at 1,500 feet, we are flying manual. It's wanting us to come down. Pitch down just a tad. Go ahead and pull the flap up one. I think I just put it down. That's fine. Not what I meant to do, but that's perfectly reasonable. And autopilot can come on now. And we are set. Flaps can come all the way up. We are on LNAV and VNAV, so that's good. Landing gear. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are already on. Packs set to auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. We are good all the way to Minneapolis. Okay, I don't even know where we're going. Confidence right there. Don't even know where we're going. Doesn't that just make you want to fly United? Going a tad fast. That auto throttle needs to bring it back just a smidge. Okay. We are at climb power, but it does not want us up any higher. wants us at or below 4,000 at Dawson. So we are flying at 4,000 all the way to Dawson. And then Gumby is at 5,000. After that, we're all the way up to 27,000. That beautiful green water right there. Welcome to Houston, everybody. It's pretty accurate. That's what it looks like. And we're climbing again. Up to that 5,000 at Gumby. Which also means we are getting a little too much speed, which I'm not thrilled about. It's fine. Ooh, we're gonna have some turbulence, I'm guessing. That's good. What do we need? What WXT? That's what I want. Okay. We are on TARA. Weather radar should be on. Go ahead and add some gain in. Oh, and it's going to test. That's not what I wanted. Okay. And we're good. No clouds. I do want the weather. Okay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight to New Orleans. We are at 10,000. Let's go ahead and get the climb going up to 22,000. Not 22, we're going to 31. Then we can step from there either down to 29 or up to 33, depending on weather. Let's go ahead and get these pesky seatbelt sign, retractables off, landing fixed off. Oh, it looks like there's another United. Let's go ahead and get those start switches off. Strobe and steadies stay on, logo lights stay on, fasten seatbelts can go to auto. And APU can come off. We are not using it anymore. It is just eating our fuel away. Progress. Cool, we're good to go. Gonna be, shouldn't be in the air too long, honestly. Smart Cars is showing about 38 minutes. I expect roughly 48, not 38. Wow, I'm glad Memphis Center's online. It's not who I need on, but looks like, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's still under Houston. So we are under Houston's control the entire way to New Orleans. It looks like going to Denver, we're going through Fort Worth, either Albuquerque or Kansas City and Denver, obviously. Let me go ahead and get the charts for New Orleans, either way, same thing. I want your charts. Pulling those up. And now I have it up, so we're good. Golden. Golden, golden, golden. Wow, Jeff's not watching my stream. Ugh. Wait, I wanted that channel. That one right there. That's good. Golden. Golden. Stay golden, pony boy. Okay, let's look at this Oddad 1 arrival. Oddad 1. Okay. I don't know which one we're taking. We are coming in from Oddad. That's nice. Okay, we're going direct to Oddad. Yeah, we're only at we're only at our 27 or 31,000. I don't even know where we're. It's fine. Let's set that to standard. Good, 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 golden. We need the RQR VOR. That's going to be one of our fixes. And we are going on the... Ooh, I'm trying to figure out which radial we're on. Looks like we're on the 273 radial. Fix. RQR. 276. 273, not 76. That's fine. And there it is. So we should be flying direct to that after Gusty. Which is strange, but nothing major. And for our approach, we are doing ILS on runway 02. Which means we are on a course of 16 degrees. Cool. Jacksonville Center's online. Still no Houston. Okay. Whew, that beautiful, beautiful view. Still hitting a little bit of turbulence. Nothing major. Let's go ahead and come back in. We don't really need a huge range right now. Let's go ahead and turn down the gain. There it goes. Beautiful flight. go over to the first officer. I want to see outside his window. Oh, it's just clouds. Just kidding. That beautiful Star Alliance wingtip. Just looks amazing. Yeah, that stuttering is because of the sim plus OBS. They do not like each other. Just saying. And it looks like we're starting to level out. I think we're almost at our... Yeah, we're getting there. There's another UA. I wish it had a texture, but it doesn't. So, joke's on us. We are almost up to our top of climb. What's our ETA? ETA to RQR, about 30 minutes. Nice. We're gonna make it to New Orleans just in time to have some gumbo before our flight to Denver. Actually, we're not gonna get to have some gumbo. RIP. We're gonna eat airplane food, otherwise known as Pizza Hut pizza. Because our turn is, I think we're doing a 20-minute turn. Which means booking it to get everything set up. Which means I need to make sure dispatch got that fixed. Since we are done with everything. New flight. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. My flights. That's what I want. Delete. We aren't doing FedEx. Staying in this plane for UAL 255 Golf. Load that. And we are generating the OFP. We're gonna need way more fuel for this one. Yeah, thanks, Embrief. You downloaded the flight plan for next flight. Cool. Saved. Good, that means we're ready to go as soon as we land. We can get everything set up, disconnect from VATSIM, and reconnect as our new flight. I'm going to pre-file it. Yeah, we're just about 40 miles from top of descent. This isn't going to be a very long flight. Oh, Lord. Looks like I'm going to have to do it from my desktop. For the pre-file, at least. Which is fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me to do it that way. It's just kind of annoying. And filed. Looks like that one we are planning on 2 hours and 31 minutes gate to gate, depending on traffic, like usual. Always waiting on traffic, but I don't think anyone's coming out of New Orleans, so that should be fine. Keyword should. Yeah, we're not gonna go through Memphis. There is a British Airways over, I guess they're going over to Houston, yeah. A lot of little flights going over to Houston right now. Fort Lauderdale out of New Orleans. Looks like we're the only one going to New Orleans. Denver will probably catch some traffic. Hopefully we don't miss our slot time, which I'm not sure what time that actually is. That's good. That is wonderful. Our alternate on the Denver route is K Bravo Foxtrot Foxtrot. Kilo Bravo Foxtrot Foxtrot. Surprised. Usually it's Colorado Springs. It's interesting. And I want the PDF of that flight plan. Okay. And with that being said, I will be right back. You enjoy this beautiful view of that Star Alliance 730. And I am back. We got a beautiful descent. How far out are we? Oh, we have passed it. Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm aware you want us to reset. V-speed down. Rather it not just fly over. Because it is going to try to. What do we need to be at? You're going to do a pretty quick descent. Which I guess is fine. VNav can take over from here. Not an uncomfortable, I mean, could be better, could be worse. Don't really have much of a choice. Other than me paying attention. Shh. Descent check. Landing altitude. Set to 0. Checked. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Set to landing data. VREF. So the next thing we need to get put in IntRef. We're doing a flat 15 approach. There we go, that's set. Let's go ahead and get that 111.70 plugged in. 111.70. We're not going to flip over to it yet, but we do want it to be put in. 111.70. Landing data, approach briefing complete. VRAF 15.154. Minimums are at 400, yes, sorry. Cool. Approach briefing complete. We already went over that. And once we pass this next thing, we will go ahead and get our approach briefing, or our approach check. Let's go ahead and turn that brightness down since it's starting to get dark out. It's a little bright. There we go. It's what I like to see. Except for that annoying one in the middle that doesn't want to turn its brightness down. There it goes. Panel lights can come. We're going to not make them bright, but keep them dimmed. We do need them on, though. Nope, not flood. There we go. Main panel. There we go. We don't need the flood. Starting our descent. Let's go ahead and brief the cabin. Let the cabin attendants know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent down into New Orleans. Should be on the ground here in about, let's see, about 20 minutes. Weather is nice out tonight in New Orleans. Looking about 50 degrees. Yeah, roughly 50. 50 degrees. About 60 miles out. Should have you on the ground in about 20 minutes. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for descent. Back over to Unicom. We are still very high. 4,500 feet above where we want to be. Let's just go ahead and looks like we have a spot that there's a 30-mile descent. We should be able to catch it. We just have to be above 2,000 at Royal. It's fine. A beautiful sunset though. Don't know where the sun is. There it is. that just a picture perfect descent. Get on the ground. Where are we taxiing to? We're going to be coming off of runway 2, not construction. Actually, yes, we do need that. We are coming off of 2. We're going to be taking Sierra. We're going to cross runway 29. And we're going to terminal D. We're going to look at, I think we're going to D9 or 11. D9, 11, or 12 are our 3 options when we get on the ground. We are on the Add-On one. Look out that window and you see Louisiana. Yeah, we haven't begun our approach yet. Our approach starts at reserve. How far out are we? Not very far. Or at that Add-On actually is where it begins. Yeah, we're supposed to be at 11,000 at Add-On, but we messed up. Just let them set our altimeter 3022. I don't know what our actual altimeter is. So, okay, yeah, you're gonna bitch at me. We're gonna go ahead and turn out. We'll come back, but we are gonna descend down. So we're gonna go out to a heading of 360. Quite a sharp turn. Let's get that back down to about 20. View speed set. We're gonna descend at about 1,000, 2,000 would be good. Pull our speed back to 240 knots. Approach checklist. Altimeters 3022. We are good. Wow, look, it's Jeff. 40-second delay simulator. What a bitch. What a bitch. But very accurate. Wow, Jeff's not even in Discord. I'm sitting in Discord talking to myself too. Good friend. Good friend. comes to pester me on YouTube but won't talk to me on Discord. I see how it is. Intercept. Expect vectors. Yeah, we're going direct. Looks like we can go ahead and turn back now. Turn back to Voodoo. It's gonna take us a second. Beautiful night, though. Beautiful night. Fuck you! I'm gonna take a shower. Shut up, Jeff. I'm talking to myself in Discord and you're not even here. It's been pretty entertaining. No one else is watching. RIP. I'm trying to keep myself entertained. We're going to Denver next. Are you going to be on United Airlines? Oh, God, some turbulence. Okay. Hello. Hello. We need to slow down. By a lot. Also, keep your bitch ass turning. Wah. Wah. I'm Jeff. Wah. Bitch. Okay, we're at 11. That's good. VNav can take over again. Okay, our next one, we need... Okay, that's nice. Okay, so down to 4,000. After this bitch decides it wants to not fly at 270 knots. Shut up, Jeff. I know you're gonna say something. Lead off some speed. I ain't saying it anymore. So fuck you, Jeff. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to say it again, aren't I? Yeah. And let's make you a little dimmer, because you are hella bright. Okay. Good, we have LNAV again. So at that D cell, I'll go ahead and set flaps 2. And as we turn back in, I'll set it to 5 and then down to 15 and gear down. Gear can come on. Jeff, what the fuck are you on about this being a Christian channel? This is my channel. You're the one that made the most vulgar kid on Omegle. We're gonna need that. Back up. Look, Jeff, it's New Orleans. It's not underwater like usual. Also, United. I swear it's not sponsored, but if United wants to sponsor my channel, hit me up. Because you don't even have to give me money, just give me free flights. I'm okay with that. Anytime, anywhere. Not gonna complain. Okay. What's our course at for this approach? 16. Oh, right. No, right there. That's the one I want. Yeah, you're gonna bitch at me, aren't you? Yep, you are. We're gonna go to heading. Because I really don't want to intercept that fast. Okay, so we need to intercept glide at 2,000 so we can descend at 800. Be okay. Let's go ahead and get our ILS programmed in right there and right there. Good. Golden. Go ahead and get our speed down to 210. We need to be on a 254 radial for Harvey. Let's just go ahead and add that. Fixed. Next. HRV. And it is a 254 degree. That's our path in. Wow, Jeff didn't even say anything about United. Go ahead and start our turn. ARM VOR localizer. Switch that one over to approach. we go. We're going to intercept that wonderfully. Just what I like to see. I want the other one. Okay, not that one. There we go. Let's just go ahead and see that left wing. No one else. Yeah, nope, we're the only one. Once we intercept... down to 200. Flaps can come out to 1. Still not the view I wanted. That's the view I want. See those flaps come out. There we go. Once we make our turn inbound, we will get everything configured, because we do not have a lot of time to do it. Once we turn inbound, it looks about 20 miles. Probably a little bit shorter. That speed back to 190. Okay. Descend just a tad. Can't arm the approach. And we have the localizer, so now we can arm the approach. Okay. Yeah, we're about a 10-mile final. Slow her down to 175. Flaps come out again. Nope, wrong button. That's wonderful. There we go. Flaps to 2. That speed down. We're going to be doing VREF plus 5 on the approach. We're looking at 159. Speed brake armed. And let's go ahead and get those gear down. There's the runway. Dual channel armed, but we are not going to be doing dual channel. Okay, we can bring VREF back to that 154 of our landing speed. Landing check. Engine start switches continuous. Speed brake armed. Yes. Landing gear down, 3 green. Flaps down and green light. 15 green light. Beautiful. Here's downtown New Orleans. Okay. Not good quality, but what do you expect from default scenery? Okay. The airport, however, is not default. It is freeware. Yeah, there's still no one here. Has land 3, we are not going to do it here. We will probably use it in Denver though.
1,000.
When we hit about 500, I will pull that autopilot and take control. At about 20, I will cut auto throttle.
200.
A little bit more.
100. 50. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Little floaty.
10.
Okay. We will vacate the next intersection. And taxi to our stand. Ooh, that photo real scenery, not photo real. Willing to bet that the default is probably better. But it's fine. Because the terminal looks okay, I guess. Let's get the plane cleaned up. Flaps, come up all the way. Let's go ahead and get that APU started. Taxi light. And I forgot the landing lights. Okay, it's whatever. We're done. We're done with that flight. Stay on this taxiway to actually where we cross. Yeah. You can see the scenery doesn't even have the new. Let's go ahead and get our gate ready. We are at Terminal D. We are going to Concourse D. We're going to gate 9. No, we don't need to follow me. Thank you, though. Wow, I'm on the wrong center line, but the center line. Obviously, we are wanting United as our handling agent. Auto brakes can come off. Strobe can go down to steady. Logo light can come on. Taxi light's already on. APU gens, switch that over. We will need a refueling truck. Looks like we're probably going to have about a 30 or 45 minute turn. I'm not sure yet. We will see once we get to the gate. But it is going to be a decent turn. And everything's set. Okay, that's fine. Pitot and window heats can come off since we are no longer in the air. Yeah, I'm ready for I mean, I don't fly to New Orleans very often in flight sim, so the scenery's not the worst I've ever seen. Like, I mean, the terminal's built well, I guess. Taxiway's not a huge deal. Rather have the terminal looking nice. Yeah, you're gonna bitch at me for anti-ice being off. Okay, start switches come off. We still need fuel pumps for a minute. At least until we get to our gate. Then we can start cutting everything else. And I'm gonna make food while we are waiting on everything. I don't think the scenery has gate D9 at the right spot, because it should be literally right in front of us. Yeah, it has it flipped, because there's D12. If I'm looking at this correct, yeah. See, that's Concourse C, which means that should be D9, not where it wants us to go. That's not a huge deal, I guess. Turn in here. Honestly, otherwise, it's not a bad scenery for being free. Free is always good. There's our marshaller. Let's see where he decides to put us. We're gonna turn in. Taxi lights can come off so we don't blind the poor man. And so I can see the poor man. Let's get our GPU connected so we can cut those. Actually, we can go ahead and cut the engines. We're on AP right now. And that's where I wanted to be. That one. Ground connections set. Get that jet bridge over here. AC unit can come in. And he's gonna walk away. Bye. Okay. Cut the fuel pump? Actually, wait, we can't do that yet. Fuck. Oh yeah, we can. We're on ground. APU, off. Cut the fuel. Strobe. Anti-collision can come off. TCAS off. And we are good. We're gonna let GSX do its thing now. And I will be back in about 10 or so minutes.